Aussie, 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 it's D. Lewis. How are you?
Good to see it. My instinct just was about to go, oi, oi, oi.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Feel free, should we do that again? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
oi, oi, oi.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now we can officially begin. How's things?
Great. Yeah. Really good, man.
Yeah?
Really good. Yeah.
A couple of shows here and there in Canada and North America. You did Montreal, you got Toronto and Vancouver coming up as well.
Exactly. For some reason, I do okay in North America, in America, but in Canada, it's like the shows are insane here.
Yeah.
People like my music. So we had Montreal. The night was incredible. And then Toronto's, and then Vancouver. I can't wait.
And it's great value for money as well. You're doing new songs, and I also saw on Instagram that you're doing bonus performances after the show's finished as well outside.
Yeah, if the crowd goes crazy, I've been doing this thing where I go out the back and just play for people on my guitar because, man, I was off for 2.5 years, not touring because of this COVID stuff. And I'm like, I'm so thankful. And I really didn't know if I'd be able to get out and do it again. So playing new songs, playing old songs, and then going out the back afterwards and playing more. It's just been amazing.
How does it feel to be back on the road again and playing live music in front of real crowds?
Yeah, I mean, I reckon when Be Alright was blowing up and it was like 4 years of touring, zero appreciation of anything. Like, it was going through the motions. Huge shows, this is normal, and then 2 years off, I really was like, wait, was that it? Like, was that the moment? Like, am I going to be able to do this again? Do people remember me? And so coming out again and like having a sold out show in Montreal and having so many people in Toronto, it's like you go, I'm actually experiencing it. I'm there. I'm present. And so in a way, it was good to get that perspective. So it feels amazing.
Because would I be right in saying that 2019 was like your, not breakout year, but it was like when you burst onto the scene and you were on all these up next playlists and ones to watch playlists, and then they were like, all right, shut it down. It's time for a pandemic.
Exactly.
And then it didn't really get started, or did it?
Yeah. Well, I was in this weird spot where it was in a good way, like I toured, and then it blew up. And then as my album, like I was coming off to finish to write new songs for the new album and off tour, that's when it all started. So I originally had like a year. It was like take a year off before you put up new music out. It just kind of turned into 2 years and then a little bit more. So I'd experienced the whole thing of, Be Alright starting and the album blowing up, touring the world. And then I was like, I'll just have a little break. And then it just extended into a lot more. So I was lucky enough to experience a lot of that, but I didn't know if it would come back again because I feel like I'd lost a lot of heat and like, I'm like, people remember me. But it's so cool that people are still coming. So I love it.
We remember. We remember. So, songs like Waves, are you still, enjoying playing those songs live? And like,
yes.
Are you cramming them in, right at the beginning, get them out of the way so you can just play new music? Or?
No. So I'm in a weird spot where the album's coming out soon and I've put out 3 new songs. So I'm playing the old album, my first album, and then the 3 songs that I've released, and then all these new ones.
I was gonna say because it doesn't really feel like an old album now.
It doesn't. Well, it's my only one. I've only put out 1 album, which is so weird. But yeah, I mean, playing those songs is incredible. Like, I mean, playing Be Alright, playing Waves, 7 minutes, Stay Awake, and like Half a Man. These songs where there's just, it's almost like we were talking to my band about it. When we're just having waves up our sleeves, it's just everyone goes crazy for it every time. Half a Man, I love playing it. But I wish I'd put more music out, and I'm excited to start releasing more because I'm like, they're singing along to everything, and I'm like, and even Hurtless, the new song, every show they're singing the chorus so loud. I've been posting it all over my Instagram, and that's cool. And I keep showing my team and going, look, let's release more music.
They know
the words. Yes, exactly.
Is that quite a shock when you get that response?
Oh, the best, because you don't really know how things are. Like, Be Right had billions of streams, and then you put a song out and, it might have like 20, 30 million or something like that, which is great. But you go, what does that translate into fans? Like, do people know it? Who's listening? And then you go to a show and they're singing it at the top of their lungs. You go, oh, it's you, and it's you. And it feels real. So that's been really cool.
We have to talk about Denmark.
Oh, yes.
Why are you so big in Denmark?
I'm the Danish Adele. They call me the Danish Adele. So basically, this guy Tobias Doffeldt on X Factor in Denmark. Basically, X Factor in Denmark is like huge, like
massive.
It's a tiny country, 6 million people, but everyone watches X Factor. And so this great singer Tobias covered Half a Man, my song Half a Man, and it went up the charts and went to like really high, like number 3 or something like that. And then I went over there because I was doing nothing. I was stuck in lockdown. I'm like, well, let's do everything we can. This is such a moment, and just started posting about Denmark and then I started doing the face paint thing, and now like I'm doing it's so weird. I'm doing like 2 small arenas in Denmark. Like it's
you've
crazy.
got 5 dates coming up in Denmark.
Well, they're all sold out, and it's like they're big shows for me. They're huge for me, And I just ran right into it, and I loved them. And then I did X Factor over there. I performed Hurtless on it, and that went crazy. And so it's so weird. The biggest place now for me in the world is in Australia. My biggest crowd and fan base is in Denmark, which is so. I never would have thought that.
Are they going to give you permanent residency or something, like the key to Copenhagen?
Well, the princess is Australian. She used to be Australian. She managed. So I was thinking about messaging her and saying, "Hook me up," you know. But they should. Like I would. They're very stylish over there as well.
Yeah, very stylish. Stylish. It's one of the coolest places in the world.
It is. Yeah, it's a really cool spot. Yeah.
Not to sound like really narrow-minded and assume that all Australians are friends with all other famous Australians, but I did see a photo of you a few years back with Daniel Ricciardo, Formula One driver.
Yes.
And Martin Garrix in Vegas.
Yes.
How did that happen?
Oh, that was my cool. That's my only cool story. Like I thought when you get a record deal, you hang out with all these famous people, and like I just haven't. Apart from that, well, basically, okay, me and Garrix, we wrote this song together and we released it, and I just spent like a month at his insane penthouse. He has these studios there, so we're there recording it, rewriting it. It was so fun, and this is when I was on tour as well. And then he goes, we finished the song, and he goes, I'm in LA, Vegas. He was in Vegas. I was in LA. He goes, come out to Vegas. And I did. And he said, Daniel Ricciardo's there. And I wasn't at this. I'm a massive Formula One fan now. I love it. But at that point, I didn't really know much about it because 2.5 years ago. And he said, Daniel Ricciardo's there. And I was like, I've heard the name, but I don't really know. And we just like I went to this dinner and he's there, and I found out that he's this Formula One god. And we just had a really great night, and just like him, me, and Garrix, and it was just like watching Garrix play and in Vegas, and it was one of those like pinch yourself moments. But then I got really obsessed with Formula One, and I'm like, damn, I missed my opportunity.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Ask him some questions. Yeah, but we follow each other, so that's kind of cool.
Nice.
That's my only celebrity cool story. So.
Yeah. No, I assumed as well that once you became famous in Australia, you get added to this group chat full of of famous Australians.
Nothing. Do you love Formula One?
Love it.
Yeah, Lando Norris. He likes my music, but I'm like, and then he blew up on racing, and now I'm like constantly hounding him, like, how's the car doing, man, and stuff like that. But
now, are you a new fan? Is this because it because of Drive to Survive?
Yeah, disgraceful. Yeah. You know it. Yeah. It's like I'm a scumbag fan, and you're like legit.
I am legit.
I
am legit. My girlfriend used to turn her nose up at it, and now she loves it.
Yeah. It is the real glitz and glam of it. But no, it really hooked me in, man. And I know it's like there's an influx of these fake fans like me that have come in, but I'm really obsessed with it now.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome that you've met those guys. That's
it was really cool. Actually, yeah.
So we know what you watch. What do you like to listen to while you're on the road?
I've been really listening to. Do you know Anson Seabra? Yeah,
he's
this singer-songwriter from America who's just blowing up. He's doing really well. Also, this guy Camilio, Forrest Black. Have you heard of? He's opening for me on this tour.
Oh, okay.
He's Canadian, and he's got some great music. And just singer-songwriters, I'd say 3 of those. Yeah,
nice. And have you worked with anyone on this upcoming album or this next project?
No. The next album is just me, but I am doing a big collaboration. It's coming out in like 3 weeks, but we haven't announced it yet, which we can't yet. But it's with a big DJ, and we wrote this song together, and that's coming out. We're just actually after this interview, I have to go back to my room and record because he keeps sending me back things to rewrite this, rewrite that.
You can do it here if you want.
I should, yeah. You got the mics and stuff, but it's cool because I travel with because of COVID. I figured out how to do my own vocals, so I have like a little studio that I travel with. So in hotel rooms, I think a lot of artists are doing this now.
Yeah,
just
you
like
see
recording
it all the
vocals.
time.
Yeah, recording on the road is like very normal.
Like a lot of artists have got like soundproof, like little mini booths and stuff in their hotel rooms.
You just bring it on the road with you because now COVID's made writing and recording so just everywhere now. This is the big studio doesn't really happen a lot. So.
That's awesome. And do you like doing the whole kind of electronic music thing with like DJs and stuff?
And
producers? You can't really call them DJs anymore, can you?
Yeah, you're right. It's
super
DJs,
producers.
Yeah, you're right. They're not really. They're so much more than that. And Garrix especially he's a genius. And this new one I'm doing with he's great. I think it's good for one. I do it like once an album. So I have my album and then I do one of the collaborations only if it's really good. Right. Because you get offers all the time to do them. You get offers and because with the singer-songwriter world, I mean now there's TikTok, there's so many artists that are coming up, but there's probably like 30 singer-songwriters that you know of, and I feel like I might be near the bottom, but I'm still on that list, and I appreciate that, and so I get a lot of offers to do them, and I write all my own stuff. So if there's an opportunity to come and write a song with someone and it's really good and we can write something great, I'll be open to like one of them every now and then. But sometimes I think if you do too many, you can kind of water yourself down a little bit.
Yeah.
And
you don't want to be that guy.
You don't want to be that guy, the DJ or the vocalist or something like that. Yeah. And I'm a writer and my thing is my music and what I write and my albums. And so it's a good thing to do as a bonus every now and then. It's really cool to do once every so often.
So what can we look out for from you for the next, kind of 12 months or rest of the year?
Well, I'm just like, the new world is you just keep releasing music. And the album I finished it 3 days ago with mastering. It's getting ingested now, so that'll be out, I think, around September. I think we haven't got the official date, but just before I tour Europe, then we tour Australia. And then I'm just going to go back again. And I'm just not stopping, releasing music, touring, and just constantly going. I mean, that's the new world, is you just can't stop like this. And I'm really excited to do that. So
incredible. Dean Lewis, thanks so much for stopping by.
It's a great chat. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.